All right, so Tarkov, new balancing changes to escape from Tarkov. Updated equipment selling prices, adjusted equipment repair prices, adjusted melee weapon damage, lowered the Galvian Cayman hybrid helmet armor class to level 3. Okay. All right, the Baggerly is 90k, up from 58. Let's see if there's anything major. Alton helmet's about the same. Vulcan came down in price by 40k. Nothing crazy. Cayman, oh yeah, so they lowered the price of the Cayman, so instead of it being 90k, it's 51. So that's good. That's more reflective of a tier 3 helmet. Highcom Striker, a little bit more expensive, a little bit more expensive. And like, these are such minor changes. It makes me wonder why the little nuanceical moves. Team Wendy helmets went up by 20k. LSHZ went up by 30. Yeah, there isn't like a lot of major change here. So I guess on that page, that was kind of it. Let's see if there was another image here, right? Okay, and then repair cost. The prices for the repair of 1 point of equipment durability by mechanic. So Cry Precision had its repair cost reduced pretty good. Yeah, so the Cayman again, like, had its repair cost like halved. Again, like more reflective of a tier 3 helmet, not going to be expensive to fix. The Striker helmet had its repair improved, but like the Striker helmet doesn't protect your ears like the U-Lock does. Like the full U-Lock. The high comms leave your ears exposed, so... Oh, but here's the U-Lock 3A right here. So maybe they, well, I guess they just kind of like made it cheaper for everybody. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like repair costs for the most part all got improved by a pretty drastic amount. They made it cheaper to repair most things, it looks like. I don't know if I see anything that's been, like, increased. It looks like it's overall made cheaper, right? By quite a bit. Trying to see if there's anything that was, like, increased in repair cost. So it almost looks like the idea here is that you have a larger purchase. If you survive a raid, the cost of repairing that larger purchase is less to kind of offset the increase in price depending on what it is that you bought. If you bought something that kind of had their costs go up, I guess that's what it looks like. Equipment selling prices. Oh, so these were selling price rebalances. I take this back. So these weren't purchase price rebalances. These were selling price rebalances. So in a lot of cases, these are nerfs then. Most of these went down. Some of them went up in sale price. Sale of goods to Ragman, not sale of goods from Ragman. But the repair cost went down, so that's not too bad. So they're trying to slow the economy down again. And we knew that they were going to do this anyway. I mean, they were moving in that direction. So yeah, it looks like the cost of plate carriers and stuff all went up slightly. This went up by about 30k. Hexgrid did. The Zabralo armor, the 6A, went up by 130k. 120k. The Juke 6 went up by a bit. Yeah, so it looks like the sale prices of rigs and armor and stuff all got buffed, with the exception of like the Commando chest harness went down by a little. Thunderbolt went down by a little. It looks like the chest rigs, like the non-armored rigs, went down. Tac went up. Yeah, it looks like everything that was armored went up in sale value to Ragman, and everything that wasn't armored went down for the most part. Plate carrier, strand hog plate. Yeah, I mean, like, if it was just a chest rig, it looks like the sale price went down. Like the chest harness, it went down in value. That's interesting. All right. And then this was the last one. And these are the backpack sale values. So the backpack sale values look like they all went up by quite a bit. 6SH Raid backpack went up by almost 30k. The rest of them seem like they're pretty minor. So the sale prices of most of the gear that you would normally be looting in Raid that isn't a gun looks like it's had its value improved for sale. It looks like just about all across the board, all of the repair costs have been reduced. I don't know if there's any of these that have been increased. I think they've all been made less expensive. And then melee weapon damage got adjusted. And I don't know what the point of the melee weapon damage being adjusted is. Other than to say, like, in most cases, chop damage increase. So all the chop damages got increased except for the Kiba Tomahawk that you start off with, or the M2 tack sword. And then stab damage is the same on the Tomahawk. So the Tomahawk remains unchanged, but everything else had its melee damages increased for just about everything. The M2 sword had its stab damage increased, that everything else stays the same. And then all of the other weapons are all just more damaging now. With the dead blow hammer, wait. Why is the DB 2020 dead blow hammer on here as a melee weapon? That's Tagilla's two-handed weapon. So that means that Tagilla's doing more damage to you. Tagilla hits you harder, is basically it. Yeah. So Tagilla got a buff. There's the hidden message in the notes. Tagilla got a buff. It's kind of cool. So Tagilla's rushdown going to hurt you even more. They did say we were going to use it originally. That's not true. They said that the hammer would be unlootable. We might be able to use it eventually, but they weren't sure when. They don't have, I'm almost certain they don't have the rigging for the player models to be able to use the hammer. Like on the PMC player models, I don't think that they have the rigging to be able to use the hammer as of now, or the animations for it. They have the animations for Tagilla, but Tagilla's model is different than all of ours. He's bigger. All right, cool. Well, that's everything. Thanks everybody for coming by. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.